Woo. This vision of me go to short it do do how to do I know physical thing to do this big ouch. I mean, gonna show what I mean. Uh, Henry, don't forget to tell the story time about Henry. Yes, okay, I won't forget. Okay, because I ain't told it to nobody yet. Okay, oh damn, it's three y'all on here already? Shit, nine? Where'd y'all come from? Hello, everybody. Hello, Alfreda. Welcome in. I'm home. I'm finally home in my bed. It's nothing like being in your own bed, honey. Mm-mm-mm. Nothing like being in your own bed. It's nothing like being in your own bed. Yes, welcome home. Yes. I see your glasses. Your glasses are cute. I can barely see them, but I see them. Oh, I'm finally home. I fell asleep on the bus. So, girl, let me tell y'all something. Now, I can't stand Greyhound, but and I still don't like Greyhound because the seats are too small. It's a brand new bus. Ooh, that bitch is that air was so cold on that bus. Ooh, and I didn't think it was gonna be because see, I didn't know what type of I didn't know what type of bus it was gonna be until she pulled up. I said, "Oh, the new bus." See, I I missed the new bus going to Dallas. It was on its way to Atlanta, not Atlanta. It was on its way to California. So I caught it coming back. Yeah, it's nice. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't get a chance to go to look at the restrooms, but it's nice. We'll see how long it's gonna last. The plugs work. The the seats were very comfortable, very nice. Um, the Wi-Fi worked. Why is there? Why is it saying there's emotions with PT's point of view? Is that outside? Somebody must be outside. But anyway, on my other camera. But anyway, I mean, the air was cold. And usually, I remember the last time I told y'all I got on Greyhound, that man said, "Excuse me, ma'am." She said, that man said, "It's hot on here." That lady said, "Well, what you want me to do? I'm not no mechanic." Ooh, that is some ghetto shit right there. And he went inside the store and bought him a fan. He wasn't doing nothing but blowing hot air and weed. Shit smelled like weed on the bus. Ooh, Jesus. Greyhound is Greyhound is the worst. Anyway, y'all. So I made it home, and I had a story time I wanted to share with y'all. I haven't. Now I got to get back to work tomorrow, y'all. Hey, Michael, what's happening? So look, here go Michael right here. So Michael was blowing up my phone. PT called me. I ain't never PT called me. So I called and the nigga in his phone said we don't have. There's not enough room to leave a voice message because he got all the messages. So don't ever come for me about me calling you back, motherfucker. And you got the phone. Then you need to clear out them damn messages in that old ass phone you got. But I did call you back. But you can't leave a message to the old ass phone you got. But I did call you back, you damn whore. But anyway, I got a really, really crazy story time to tell y'all, and I want y'all to listen, okay? But let me finish talking about my trip. So I had a great time. Um, um, I got mission accomplished. I'm glad you guys saw the place you saw. Hopefully, it motivated a lot of you guys to buy a ticket. And I can't keep stressing enough. Please buy a ticket. I don't care if you're not coming. If y'all support me, you have to buy a ticket. You don't have a choice because unless you just doing that bad, and you know you're doing if you're doing bad or not. Hell, I'm doing bad like all of y'all. Shit, some of y'all, But anyway, a mission accomplished. I was able to go. My sole purpose of me going to Atlanta because I needed to see faces. I know so many people. I'm checking out the hotel today. The lady say, PT. Well, it was the trans man. PT, hey. I'm like, hey, who are you? Oh, I used to do your shows all the time. So I don't know if she was a stud back then that turned into a transplant. I don't know, but they knew exact. Thank you for the gold coin, Byron. Make sure you get your own gold coin and buy a ticket to my show. So, but they knew me. Now imagine if I had been in there trying to rob. Imagine, imagine if I had went in there and tried to rob the the hotel. Everybody know me every fucking where. Got out the Uber. Got out the Uber today when I went down to the strip to eat. Soon I get out. Hey PT. Hey PT. My friend named Corey. He's big time. He works for Chanel. You know, the designer Chanel. He's been with them for 20 years, I think. He works in the Highland Park area. And he has big clients. Like one of his clients was so big, they got so much money they flew Diana Ross in for a private event. Can you know how much can you imagine what that costs to bring Diana Ross in for a private event? Yeah, he said he met her and everything. And I said, how was she? He said, she down to earth, she real cool, she always be by herself. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like people like Diana Ross and these celebrities, big, they shouldn't be walking around by themselves. That's what happened to Miss Thing Mama. That's Savannah Guthrie's mother. Y'all see, they be thinking they normal. Y'all are not normal. Charlotte, somebody see Gladys Knight by her. I mean Gladys Knight, her too. They see Ross by herself. They kidnap her ass, honey. They gonna get some money out of that. So I wouldn't let my mom walk around. I wouldn't let Diana Ross walk around by herself. Gladys Knight, Patty. No, ma'am. They gotta have something. But he said, but see the area they lived in, which don't mean nothing, is really, really grand poopah. Look up Highland Park in Dallas, Texas. This is grand. They houses over there look like apartments. Them motherfuckers is bad. Bitch, you drive through Highland Park, you just start crying. You know what I mean? Are you gonna buy a ticket, Byron? Where you coming from? Are you coming or you just gonna donate a ticket? You said you gonna donate, you need to donate. Y'all ever heard that? Y'all ever heard that commercial about where the lady called and she called him to see if they was gonna donate a refrigerator. Is Mr. Fletcher there? Have y'all heard that? What's Mr. Fletcher? Would you like to talk to? Mr. Fletcher, he gave us his number. He said he's gonna donate a refrigerator. It was a black lady, baby. She was in bed early in the morning. She was not having it. She said, she could tell she was getting out the bed. She said, baby, I don't know what Mr. Fletcher. Mr. Fletcher do not live here. Uh, and Mr. Fletcher do not live here. She said, well, he said he's going to donate a refrigerator Monday morning, and we're going to come by Monday morning and pick up the refrigerator. She said, you're not going to come out here and pick up my damn refrigerator. Yeah, that shit is so funny. She sound like she just bought a whole bunch of groceries. She's saying, well, did you call him on the phone? She said, well, this is the number he gave us. She said, well, there's not, Mr. Fletcher don't live here. She said, well, it's just not right. It's not right that you say you're going to donate a refrigerator and then this family's in need of a refrigerator. She said, ma'am, I done told you we ain't done no motherfucking refrigerator. I don't know what else to tell you. Baby, she said, well, we going to come by there Monday morning. She said, oh no, she said, that's what I say about you coloreds. You don't never stick to your word, baby. They say colors. Woman, I kick you in your motherfucking ass and you come out here and try to pick up my refrigerator. Bye. But y'all got to go look it up. It was on Ricky Smiley. The lady who did it was Nanette Lee, but it was on Ricky Smiley's comedy thing. But it's really funny. You got to go look it up. Anyway, okay, so anyway, tickets. 48 people watching. Push 1 if you're buying a ticket. Push 2 if you're not. I need to know. I need to know who got my back. Push 3 if you're coming, or let me know you're coming, or you're trying to come. Push 1 if you're buying a ticket or donating a ticket. Push 2 if you might come. Try to make it. 1 if you're gonna buy a ticket or donate one, or 2 if you're gonna try to make it to the show. All right. While I'm telling this story time, so there was a guy that I used to date, and oh well, thank you, darling. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And again, I do repeat myself, but you will get to see the show, but it won't be, it'll be pre-recorded, but you will get to see it. You know, I dated a guy uh, in Dallas years ago, and his name was Henry. And Henry, I never told this story. I don't know. I think what made me think of Henry is when I went back to Dallas, and he was a hard worker, and Henry Henry was weird. You know, he was like Henry. Henry was like at the gay bar. He was a little gay. No, your mama looks like Lemon Don. Yeah, you ever heard of Lemon Don? That's what your mama looked like. Back to what I was saying. So, um, okay. So moderators, I'm being sentimental, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove. We're gonna go ahead and put them on timeout because I'm being sentimental right now. So I don't want no distractions. All right. Um, so he was because they're at the gay club. Good morning, hey Esther. At the gay club, Henry was feminine. You know, he was. Nope. Okay, we're going to put everybody in timeout because I'm being sentimental, guys. Okay. So anybody that comes across with crazy stuff, we're gonna just put them in timeout because I'm being sentimental right now. Okay. So Henry at the gay club, he was feminine. You know, hey, you know, girl, cute as a button. And okay, want to remove you as well. See you tomorrow. Put you on timeout as well. Bye bye. Take care. Anybody else? This is a very sad story. That's what I'm trying to be. And you know, I could cut off everybody's comments, but I'm trying to let y'all be adults. And I know a lot of y'all are not adults on here. And you're gonna try it, and then we're just gonna remove you. But I'm trying to be sentimental, and I'm trying to tell a story, and I don't want to be interrupted by trash. So you can go ahead and say something. We'll remove you as soon as you say it. So at the gay bar, he was feminine. He was, you know, just a little gay thing, you know, very cute. Worked hard, had two jobs. He had a nice car. I think the last car he had was he was Camaro, top. I mean, fully loaded. You know, I believe he worked for UPS and he had some other job. He worked really hard. 30s in his 30s, going on 40. He liked older guys, and I mean handsome, y'all, handsome. But he would go to the straight strip clubs. He wasn't bi, he was gay, but he would go to the strip club, bitch, and you would think he was the last thug, like nigga, like what's up, money, gold chain, grill in the mouth, you know, blunt in the ear. He go to the club tipping the girls, you know, he go there tipping all the women, you know, giving them money. And I mean, I was like, I said, he pulled that up. Yeah, look, you know, he didn't wear dresses and wigs and stuff, but you know, but he could pull off a straight guy like you wouldn't even know. I would show y'all a picture of him, but I don't know if I want to do that because I don't know who's watching my. I don't know who's watching. Come on in so we can remove y'all. Come on in with the crazy comments. I'm removing you. And so he just, you know, he just had two different sides to him. He wasn't bi. He would go to the strip club with his girls. The girls, his friends, they knew he was gay, but the strip club people didn't know he was gay. He let the women dance on him. He tip them, and they run over there to him. I mean, he was a gorgeous guy, big pretty lips and everything, and he was gorgeous. And I never ever, every time I think about it, when I say Camaro, I always think about it. I always think about it when I say Camaro. And I thought about it when I went to Dallas. So when I went to Dallas, you know, we were not boyfriends. Well, we dated, put it like that. We dated, off and on. And he was nice. Like he never came across to me like he was depressed or had issues. And what was strange about him was like it didn't matter to him if I had a wig on or not. Like if was doing the show, he's like, I'm finna come over and see you, and I was like, okay, I got to take my wig off. He said, I didn't ask you to take your wig off. I'm like, boy, you gay? I'm not. You're whatever. You expect that from a DL dude or a dude that's in the closet, or whatever. And so he was just, I just didn't understand Henry. I just never understood him. But he really was a nice guy. Had a beautiful smile. And again, I don't want to show his face on here because I don't know who's watching my live, and I don't want to put him out there like that. But all y'all who close to me, I'll show you his picture. And I was, we lost contact when I moved away, but I kept texting them or hitting. No, I was hitting up on Facebook. Boy, where you at? So I think, well, maybe he got into a relationship with somebody. He didn't want to be bothered. I kept texting him, hitting him up on like trying to go live with him. Nothing, 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 nothing. So I gave up. I said, well, I guess he in a relationship with somebody. I don't know. So I left it alone. So then I started looking for him again because I said, this something ain't right. Like I'm like, Henry, I'm coming to town. I really like to see you. Make sure you good, whatever. So finally, I started going down this timeline and looking, just looking, going down this timeline. And bitch, I see rest in peace. This boy been dead a year, a whole fucking year. So I'm, I'm crying, I'm upset. I wonder what happened to him. So I'm hitting up everybody that I thought was really close to him. I said, hey, I'm PT and what happened to Henry? So I finally got in contact with his cousin or sister. Somebody said he took his own life. He killed himself. Somebody who had everything going for himself. He had a beautiful car. He had two good jobs, working hard. He didn't do drugs. He smoked a lot of weed, but he didn't do heavy drugs or anything like that. And I asked his cousin or sister, whoever, I said, why? What happened to him? She said it runs in their family. It runs in their family. I never told y'all this story. I was going to, what made me think about him when I went to Dallas. He was such a handsome guy. I really would like to show y'all his pictures, but I don't want to put his face out there like that. But it just threw me. Like, and I said, he took his life. She said he killed himself. Why? Oof. So you just don't know what somebody going through, in life. So what made me tell this story is to tell y'all, whatever you're going through, I'm a witness. I have been through so many motherfucking things in my life, but I never, ever, ever. And maybe there's something that he went through that I don't know about. I don't know, but I've been through some things. Have I ever wanted to give up? No. Have I ever thought about taking my life? No. But, and I don't know if it's because I've always believed in there's a higher power to bring me back to where I need to be, with some of the things I've been through in life. And plus, I was raised in the church. I mean, a lot of folks raised in the church, but they still take their lives. But when I got it a long time ago at the Church of God of Christ, I was down on my knees and they put that oil on me. And even though people call me a sinner and they tell me I'm going to hell, they don't know my relationship I have with God. Because if I didn't have a relationship with God, I would have took my life a long time ago because of the things I've been through. So everybody have a different relationship with your angel, your God, your spiritual being, whatever. But I know that's the only thing that got me through that was because of the way I was raised in church, and you know, I've been in situations I don't know how am I going to get out of this? How am I going to get out of this situation? You know, Um, but it just shocked me. And I think about him every time I go to Dallas. I wonder. I wish I could have maybe helped him and talked to him. And that's why a lot of times I come on here and I tell my testimonies and I talk about what I've been through, and because I want to be able to help somebody. Because I don't. So many people watch me that I don't even know watch me. This lady said the other day, she said, PT, I sit back and I watch you and I never say anything. Me and my husband watch you. She said, but I think we want to come and see you in Atlanta. So you never know who's watching you. So even though I know I cuss people out all the time, but I think if a person watches me all the time, they would know that I try to be positive. I really do. I try to be positive. But sometimes somebody come in here and say something. And when I talk about people, mamas and stuff, I mean, I'm just joking, And if I talk about somebody, mama, they mama dead, you can talk about my mama. When my mama died, you can talk about her because I'm a comedian. I'll be like, well, she dead, but she was a good mother. At least she was prettier than your mama. I mean, I'm out there. People gonna say what the people don't give a fuck about my mama if she died. They gonna talk bad about me and my mama. And I'm built strong enough to be like, girl, fuck you. My mom was a good mother. At least I had one. You know what I mean? So when I talk about people's mama, your daddy, your mama, your dad, grandma, I'm just joking. I'm just, But if you come for me, I'm coming for you. If you say something to me, you troll me, I'm trolling your ass. So get ready for it. um, but yeah, so that's why I try to. Am I on Grinder? No, your dad is on Grinder. Yeah, your father's on. It's a gay app they talking about. No, your father's on there. He was on there with my neighbor last night. Now, don't take down your comment now. Don't take your comment down. Those sassy you removed. Okay, yeah. But I'm through with the story, sassy. So y'all don't have to remove it no more. I just wanted to tell that story. It was kind of sad about. I was thinking about my friend who died. With the one who took his life. Yeah. So I just try to be positive and tell my testimony and tell people don't give up. I know you're probably going through a lot right now, but don't give up. Do not give up. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Don't give up. Yeah. You know, it's like, like I told y'all the story where, um, when the boy outed me when we was young, we were lovers, and well, we weren't lovers, but we messed around with each other, same age, same school, and he was on the DL, and he didn't want people to know in my neighborhood that he was gay. These dollar store glasses, thank you. No, I got these from City Trends. Yeah, I got these from City Trends. Yeah, I wish I had some real glasses like these. And so he didn't want nobody to know he was gay, and he asked me to meet him at our favorite location. Met him over there. He never showed up, and then all of a sudden, I heard a bunch of people hollering and screaming. And yeah, he's a punk. He's a punk. I told y'all he was a punk. So he went back and told everybody that I that I told. He went back and told everybody that I said I meet him over there. We want to do something. And even though me and him have been messing around, they gonna believe him because I'm gay. And God had blessed me to be a beautiful young man. I was a beautiful young man. Y'all see my pictures when I was young. So they was jealous of me because of that. They was jealous because I was gorgeous. The women wanted me. I wouldn't fuck with them. So they was mad. So he a punk. Yeah, he a punk. They was just jealous. And that was devastating because I was about to be shipped off to Austin, Texas to a family I didn't even know. That was hard, and I made it through that. You know, if my mother had found my dad, I would have been gone. I would have been my whole family, the only family I knew. I would have been snatched away from them because he lied on me. hmm But I cried and I ran away, and I finally came home, and my mother we had a long talk, and I don't know. My father wasn't around. I don't know if my father was out of town or what. I don't know where he was at. My stepdaddy, I don't know where he was at. And she put me in a private school for a little while. That didn't last long. I don't know how my mama got that money. They put me in a private school for a while. Took me to a psychiatrist. Tried to find my daddy. Then everything else just smoothed away. It just went away. And the boy who did it to me, the only reason why, and I tell the story all the time. This is for the people who haven't heard it. Yeah, he did. He almost destroyed my life, but his life is miserable. He's been to prison. He's on drugs. And I remember when I first moved back home, I went to go find him on Facebook. I found him. I go, hey Troy, blocked. He blocked me. I said, you remember me? He blocked me. And I wanted to out him, but my mom was like, don't do it. She told me to let it go. She told me to let it go. She told me to let it go. And his father, his son, has one of the biggest churches in my hometown. Yep. And I told his best friend, so he go back and tell him what I said. He knows. Oh, he know, because every time he see me, he's like, hey, how you doing? Fine. Yeah, your daddy a punk. Yeah, he know. Oh, he know. You know he gonna go back. That's his best friend. He a preacher. He's a preacher, and they preach. They best friends. They grew up together. They both good preachers too. And he went back and told him. I said, I don't care if you go back. He said, I'm not gonna say nothing. I wouldn't give a damn if you do go back and tell him. Tell him just don't be talking about homosexuals because his daddy one. Yeah, we messed around for a long time. We was in the same grade and everything. He's still living. Like last I heard, the bitch was in jail. Hmm. Yeah. Yep. But just like my mama said, let it go. Let it go. I said, okay. Only that's why I'm gonna obey my mama because I don't want the Lord to smite me. I want to get smite by the Lord. So I just let it go. Oh, but baby, Jesus, 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 Jesus. Yeah, and let me tell y'all, I was at my town is so small. You don't everybody know each other, and so we was at a T-Mobile one time, and so the dude who outed me, the mother, uh, his mother, or let me see. So the dude that outed me, his grandmother, no, his mother. Yeah, his mother, because they had different mother. Okay, so he had different fathers, different mother. His mother. Okay, so there was another girl there, and she was there. Me and her were real close and everything. And I said, they was trying to get me to help them with their phone or something like that. She said, here, let's get him to do it. He can do it. He good at what Let's get. They call me Mr. Nolan because that was my daddy's last name. That's what everybody called me, Mr. Nolan. And that's not even my real daddy. He just my stepfather, but I don't mind being called his name because he was my father. He was the one that raised me. Said, Mr. Nolan, can you help us over here with this phone? I said, sure. And so I was helping her, and I said, ooh. I said, baby, I was telling the lady, I said, baby, she's a musician. I said, baby, I love y'all pastor. I love y'all pastor. That nigga can preach like that. I said, anytime a nigga can sing and preach and have me crying, he can sing, he can preach. I said, you know that. I said, I do it all the time. I do pillow talks all the time. I said, child, let me give you some tea. Cause me and her real close. I said, child, I messed around with his daddy. She said, uh-uh. She said, shh, that's his mama over there. I said, oh shit, I didn't know. Baby, this a little small town bitch, so I didn't know. She said, yeah, that's his mama. Her grandmother, what a I was going to pour the tea. Whoo, they probably, oh my God. Baby, I was ready to start some shit, okay? I was ready to start some shit. Uh, It's a small town, baby. Everybody know each other. Wow. But yeah, he actually went to prison for a murder. He had something to do with a murder. He didn't murder somebody, but he had something to do with it. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. His brother was a homosexual too, but his brother died. Mm. It runs in the family. Ain't nobody talking about you. Did I say anything about your dead mama? Anyway, y'all. Let's see what else. Oh, where's some tea going on, bitch? I got some tea. When they picked me up tonight, they was giving me some tea. Um, so there's a preacher here in my hometown, and he he was sleeping around with this lady that runs the building for the church, right? Slipping around, you know, messing around with the lady. So they done fell out. She done got on Facebook talking about him. So they use her building to have Sunday morning service. Well, they won't be there this Sunday because they turn the lights off, shut the doors, lock the doors. That's crazy. Because listen, and I said, well, and he married, and he's married. Boy, I tell you, these preachers say something else. That's why he died on the cross for our dirty, nasty sins, okay? For our dirty, nasty sins. That's why he died on the cross. For our dirty, nasty sins. Okay, let me have to remove them crazy people from my life. Motherfuckers. Weird. Buy a ticket and you can marry me. So did y'all see the place where I'm having my comedy show, my birthday comedy show? Hello, hello. Did y'all see it? Now I need y'all to dig in y'all pockets now. So I need 100 people to. I need 100 people. We got 82 people watching me. I need 100 people to say, PT, I'm gonna buy a ticket. I can't come, but I'm gonna buy this ticket. We need you to sell out. Okay. I need to sell out. You better buy one because you're a Johnson, like my last name, my daddy last name. We got we got Yancey's in my shout out to the Yanceys, the Sawyers, the Dumas family, the Johnsons, and the Fletchers. And y'all kidding them names, you my cousin. You get in free. Shout out to the Sawyers, Johnsons, Dumas, Fletchers, and well, Johnson's on my daddy's side. Sawyers. Oh, you know what? There was another name that runs in our family. Sawyers, Fletchers, a lot of Fletchers, whole lot of Fletchers. Oh my God. Oh well, thank you, Titty Johnson. Do y'all know how to buy a ticket? Anybody need to know how to buy a ticket? We're gonna run over that right quick, and I got another story time. Anybody know how to buy a ticket? Don't know how? Okay, and I'm gonna do another pillow talk story time, but let me show y'all how to buy a ticket. Okay, um, and I think I just got in from a long trip and I'm tired. I do believe that I can go in there and change that where it shows that you can donate the ticket. Okay. Okay, I got you, Esther. Um, so when I wake up tomorrow, I'll work on that because I'm really tired. I'm really exhausted. Atlanta wore me out. Okay, Miss Atlanta, Georgia wore me out, honey. Ugh. And y'all be thinking I'd be crying and shit all the time. I had ran into a friend of mine that I've been knowing since the '80s. We sitting out on the damn patio. This bitch go to crying. Oh, PT, we've been around so long. I said, bitch, don't start. Cause bitch, you know I start crying too. That we can't be doing no crying at no club. But we didn't outlive so many people. I said, I know it. We have. We still here, baby. We are still here. Yep. Even though he look old, Even though he look older than me. I'm not gonna be messy. I'm gonna be nice. I mean, just look. Hey, Greg, I'm so sorry, Greg. I was supposed to call you, Greg, and I didn't. I promise you, I'm gonna call you when. If I don't fall asleep, I'm gonna call you when I hang this up. Okay, I promise you. I'm so sorry, Greg. I just completely forgot to call you. You told me to, yeah, and I just, oh, I was running around. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all how you can buy a ticket to my comedy show. I'm gonna turn on my phone. Is this phone dead? I know this phone ain't dead. Ooh, I'm trying to get all this in before I go to sleep. All right, give me a second here. Yeah, I'm reaching out. What I'm gonna do, actually, I'm reaching out to a lot of people. In I'm reaching out to a lot of people in well, the people I was talking to in Atlanta, because they're gonna what I'm doing is, hey, if if you're a Leo, what's that sign the end of July around the 26th? I'm a Cancer, but my birthday's the 10th, but y'all, I had to move it because of the World Cup. So what sign is that? July 26th? Is that still Cancers? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell them, if you're a Cancer, you don't get in free, but you can have your party at my location. So that's one thing I'm going to be pushing. So we'll get you have your little party. Okay, I'm finna show y'all how y'all can get a ticket. I got to turn on this phone. Somebody let me know. July the 26th. Wait, is that still Cancers? Is that still Cancers? Mm-hmm. Trying to turn on this phone. Ain't nobody saying nothing out of 75 people y'all don't know? What? Y'all must be looking it up trying to see. So it was Leos. It's Leos. It's Leos. Okay. All right. Well, we'll just say okay, we're gonna say it's gonna be a Leo party then. Leo Cancer party, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Because I mean, I can't. I'm having a party in Dallas. Yeah, I'm having a party in Dallas. My birthday party. But like I said, I had to move. This thing is on. Yeah, I had to move it because of I'm gonna say COVID. Yeah, I had to move it because of the World Cup. Yeah, really didn't have a choice. So, yeah. But it's all good. Yeah, it's all good. Oh, really? Oh, don't be saying that. Don't lie. Are you serious? Well, I know you're not lying because you're always on here. Oh, man. Okay. Let me tell y'all something. These people still think I'm straight. When the Uber driver picked me up, he say, we was talking and everything. Oh, yeah, you could do that. Yeah, Cancer Leo party. Yeah. So the guy picked me up. He was cool and everything. He started talking about. He said, "Well, man, you got any kids?" Because I did say my son. I was talking about my son because he said I'm from St. Louis. I said, "Yeah, man, my son, this, my son." And then he said, "You got kids?" And I see him looking at the corner of his eye. I seen him looking in the rearview mirror like, "This dude got a son." Well, gay men can't have children. So anyway, and so he tried to throw this at me. Yeah, man. I said, when last time you been to St. Louis? Because he's saying he moved to Dallas. Oh, I ain't been there. When I go though, man, I go straight to the strip club. I said, oh, okay. Talking about when you went there, did you go out to the strip club? No, I didn't. Trying to dig and see what I got going on. Girl, shut up. But some people think, even with this blonde hair, some people still think I'm straight. Bitch, I'm not straight. I'm straight gay, honey. All right. So for those who want to donate a ticket or just help me out with the show, I need 100 people to get a ticket as soon as possible. We got to sell out, y'all. We have to sell out. And tomorrow when I get up, I'm going to go and I'm going to find out how you can see if they can set it up where you can donate a ticket. Okay, so let me, because we do need to know the difference if you're coming or if you're donating. Okay, so what you do to buy a ticket, okay, you're going to click here, and if you are coming, the tickets are $50, and you do get to have, there's a buffet, so you do get something out of it. Yeah, you do get something out of it. Okay. So you're going to go here and you're going to go to where it says links. Right here it says more links. Click on more links. And you're going to come all the way down here. Please follow my Instagram. I need people to follow me on Instagram. I need more people on Facebook and Instagram. And that's my email. And then you're going to go down here and you're going to click on comedy show ticketspice.com. Okay. You click on that. All right. All right. And then it's going to bring up my picture here. I'm about to add some videos on here and some other stuff on here tomorrow. I got to add videos, pictures of the food and everything. The buffet we're having it's a brunch. It's gonna be at 3 o'clock. I'm putting all that stuff on there tomorrow. I've just been so busy. Then you're gonna come all the way down here, guys. Okay, and this is where you buy your ticket. Okay, you're gonna come down here. Now it does has purchase protection for COVID, severe illness. Don't do that. Just give the ticket away. Just the Lord will bless you. If you buy a ticket and you don't come, you get in my next event free. Okay, don't do that. You imagine if everybody took their money back, then I wouldn't. This stuff here I don't see because this is not me. This is ticketspice.com. I have nothing to do. I may see the last 4 digits of your card, but that's it. I don't see anything else. Okay. So yeah, it's done through ticketspice.com. Okay. All right. Yeah, and grab your ticket, and it shows you how to where you can get a ticket. I think it comes up here where it says the price and everything. Here it is. $50, but with the taxes and fees and everything, it's 54.45, and you can click here and you can get up to 25 tickets. Okay. Okay. So just so y'all know. All right. So that's how you get a ticket. All right. And if you have a problem with trying to get one, just email me, comedianpt@yahoo.com or PT's point of view, and I'll walk you through it. But y'all, I'm tired. I did promise y'all one more story time. Let me think. What is something I have never told y'all? I'm trying to think. I done told y'all so many stories, things I've been through. And you know, there's some things you just ain't gonna know, okay? Till I'm dead. And I told my son, when I die, make sure you tell all my stories, things that they don't know, they need to know. Yeah, some things need to be kept to just for you and you only. Because everybody, listen, let me tell y'all something. People might say, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry that happened to you," and 2 days later, you bitch, you did this, yeah. Soon they get mad at you, they throw the shit up in your face. Yeah, you know how the motherfuckers are. They don't. Yeah, they act like they're so sad. Oh, oh my God, you've been through so much in your life, and 3 or 4, they think they got something over your head. That's why everybody don't need to get up and testify at church. Oh, I want to thank God for delivering me. I used to give head every week. Amen. Praise the Lord. And me and my husband, we had a rocky relationship, and me and him fell out. I go and had all these different men, and God delivered me from sleeping around with all these different men. And then sometimes I'll be with women, praise the Lord. Amen, hallelujah. But then the Lord laid on my heart to stop sleeping around with all these men and women because I had got syphilis. Hallelujah, glory to God. Hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. And the church is looking at you like, this bitch is telling all her tea. Telling all her tea. Yes. Havana's? Oh, I got a good one. Child, for years, I worked in the club and sold jello shots. And, you know, and so, for years I worked in the club and I sold jello shots. And, and how I ended up doing that was I fell out with the people years ago, and when I came back, that was one of the agreements is I get to make my own Jello shots, sell my own Jello shots, make my own money, whatever. So all them years I was selling Jello shots. Them Jello shots were my money. That was me. Yes. Um, and so no one ever knew that I was making the Jello shots. And baby, at one time I had, but it wasn't at Havana, so it was at another club because everybody were like my Jello shots. But I went to another. I was working at. You remember Icon, the person on here being nosy. I was at Icon. It was a club called Icon, and I had my Jello shots in a bag, and whatever. And I got to keep all the money. That's how my boss. He had it. That's how we had it. He had it like that. What are you talking about? He said that like being straight was a disease. What are you talking about? So anyway, so the person that was running the club was behind in their taxes. You know, and so I get to the club and I don't know, I guess I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking. And bitch, I had come in that club, I had them jello shots in that box, you know, come in there and I walked in and I didn't see nothing but police, Texas Alcoholic Beverage Commission in that bitch. I dropped them jello shots so fast. Ooh, baby, I would have went to jail if that is somebody bring them jello shots in there. But yeah, but no, they probably wouldn't have did nothing because people actually do bring jello shots in, but yeah, that oh man, that was way back in shit. I can't even remember how long ago Icon. It was so long ago. I don't even remember. But yeah, mm, you should have seen me trying to drop it them down, baby. I dropped it, left them at the club too. hmm It'd be different if it was in New Orleans. New Orleans, you can bring your own liquor in. You can do all kinds of shit. Texas don't play that shit. Mm-mm. You get fined for that. Yeah. So what were you talking about, Nene James, when you say he said that like being straight was a disease? What were you talking about? Are we talking so much I can't keep up? Uh, what I said, what? I said what to the Uber driver? That was so long ago. Maybe I stopped talking about that a long time ago. What did I say to the Uber driver? Okay, y'all help me remember because that was so long ago. And I think you're behind because we were talking about something else now. What did I say to the Uber driver? I'm trying to give her time to type it out. I know. It always happens. Selena, what have you been? Are you buying a ticket? Or are you purchasing a ticket? Nini, are you going to post? Are you going to type in what you're talking about? Because we're trying to we're all trying to figure out what you was talking about. But let somebody know that I don't know. I'm not in Somalia. Your grandma's over there picking peas. You said you told him no, I'm not straight. I said that because a lot of men think, first of all, bitch, I have nothing but straight people to follow me, bitch. And I said it because people think that I'm straight. Removed from the live. Fuck that hoe. Now your grandma's in Somalia picking peas. Ain't nobody saying nothing about somebody. I said what I said. No, I'm not straight. Cause put a lot of men y'all did that sound like I said I was did that sound like I said like being straight is a disease? I said that because I said that because a lot of people think I'm straight. Some people actually think I'm straight. I'm like, no, I'm not straight. If it's like a dude said, no, I'm not gay. Okay, you're not gay. That don't mean that you. It's like a disease when a straight guy say that. I'm child. That bitch ain't. She ain't trying to buy no ticket, and she ain't trying to come see me. So who cares? Yeah. All right. All right, y'all. I'm going to bed. Love you all. Be good. Take care. Um, I'm gonna get up tomorrow, and I'm gonna be working on the website to see if I can have it to where you can just donate a ticket. If you can't just donate it, just buy it, sell it. Well, I mean, not sell it, but buy it. I'm getting sleepy. Just sell it. Just buy it, and we'll give it away. You'll still get this show. I gotta go, y'all, because I'm getting sleepy, y'all. 'Cause I'm talking crazy. Night to everybody. Love y'all, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay, be good and take care. Thank you all. Thank you, moderators, everybody. Thank y'all. Good night. Take care, y'all. Bye bye.